Hello everyone and welcome back to more Nameless, the one thing you must recall. Hello, we are back here. As you can probably tell from the screen, we are all the way back here to where we first start off when the boys first came to life and Yuri successfully enrolled them into the school or academy. And I think this is like a little bit of a time skip where it's been like a week or so since they came to life and they've been going to school with us. And this is one of our first choices, and we're back here because I said we completed the last episode. We finished up Yunho's route. We got his good ending, we got his two bad endings, and I basically got everything that you can like collect in terms of Yunho stuff, like his little screen CGs and his diaries and stuff like that, and like all his scenes and all his memories. So we are completely finished with Yunho, and now this episode, or from now on, starting from now, we are going to romance Lance next. And yeah, we're back. So this is one of the first choices that we make. I think this is within the common route I've seen like written underneath my save file. So I've saved up all the questions that we've already went through in the common route, and then I just don't know when Lance's route actually starts, so there's gonna be a lot of fast forwarding like in the beginning parts, but like anyways, this should go by quick then, since I'm gonna probably skip over some stuff or some scenes. But anyways, let's continue on. Just a quick note is that I believe if I remember correctly, in my first demo of this game, I actually did choose to go to school with Lance because I actually wanted to get to know him better. You know, Mr. Ice Prince over here. Like, there's gotta be more to this cold exterior than he lets on. So I already kind of know what the dialogue and what he says and what's gonna happen if we did say we're gonna go to school with Lance. But anyways, let's just go ahead. We're gonna choose Lance. And then I already know what happens at this point, but just to read it really quickly, like I see Lance in front of the house. Lance, let's head out together.
저야 상관없지만 당신이 걱정이군요.
Yeah, he's gonna tell us that like it's better to like go to school separately because we don't want any girls to jump us and like we get the ship beat out of us. So yeah. What?
이목을 끌 테니까요.
Yeah. Oh right.
버스까지만 같이 타고 내리는 건 따로 내리겠습니다.
Yeah, that's what he says. Since the real nightmare starts when we get off, yeah. So I think it's been over a week since they became human. I was curious what each day went. It's been a week since they became human. I was curious what each day would be like for Lance. He's more quiet than the other dolls, so I can't know what he's thinking. Should I ask him? Lance, is there anything uncomfortable about being human? Lance looks at me while walking.
많습니다. 특히 그 정의의 용사 흉내를 내는 빨간 원숭이가 시끄러워서 불편합니다.
Oh, Red. Lance has ignored Red quite a number of times. I'm a bit worried that they don't get along very well since I often see them bickering.
교실에서는 사람들이 자꾸 쓸데없이 말을 걸거나 뭔가 주고 가는 것이 불편합니다.
Yeah, that's because you're popular. I smile and look at Lance, but he's still expressionless.
그런 것을 바란 적 없습니다.
Yeah, Lance seems to be bothered. Yeah, he seems the kind of guy who is like, he knows he gets a lot of attention just because he's really good looking, but he's like, I know all of them are like fake bitches, so I wish I could say something like that. I mutter while staring blankly. Being popular means a lot of people care about you and like you. I'm jealous. I'm definitely on the ordinary side in the class, so I can't even dream about being popular. Although I guess being with Zoe and Shinbi makes me stand out a bit.
어차피 그런 건 진정으로 제게 관심을 주는 게 아닙니다.
Yeah. What he says, not genuinely care about you. Come on, Hanny, take a hint. What does he mean?
만약 저와 똑같이 생긴 사람이 있다면 똑같은 일이 벌어질 겁니다.
Exactly. Listen to Lance. Oh, I guess that makes sense.
다들 겉모습에 매료되어 있는 겁니다.
Yeah.
어리석죠.
What he says.
그런 것도 모르고 시끄럽게 그 관심을 즐기고 있는 그 녀석을 보면
I don't think Red is that oblivious. Like, does he mean Red? Yeah.
아닙니다.
Okay. I could tell that he wasn't about to say something else. Lance is not wrong. Everyone does linger around him for his looks. Why isn't it going? Oh, there we go. Sorry, it has a little bit of a hiccup, or I pressed it too fast. Even though he is always so cold to them. I felt sad knowing Lance knew exactly that his popularity was because of his looks. Well, at least he's aware. It's not that, like, she might feel sad, but like he's aware of the fact that he's only popular because of his looks, but so like, you know, I don't know. Whatever. Like, I get why she would feel sad. It's because, you know, no one's bothering to get to know him more like beyond his looks. But his looks are an essential part of his character. He would be happier if he thought a bit more positively sad.
버스가 왔군요.
Okay. Okay.
그럼 이만.
Okay, yeah, bye. Lance nodded once and got on the bus first. Okay, bye. I think this is the part where we actually get to class, and it's gonna be like the same dialogue we had with Yunho's common route. Yeah,
안녕.
yeah. So I'm pretty sure the skip button allows us to skip to parts where we haven't read stuff yet, right? So I'm just gonna go ahead. Oh, we have this choice right here where it's like Yunho, where Sohee had noticed Yunho glancing at us. And before, obviously, if we were to do Yunho's route, we would approach Yunho. But I think we gotta neglect him this time, you guys. Oh my god, this is gonna be so hard for me. Like I already said so myself. Like it's gonna be so hard trying to do Lance's route because we got Yunho here too. It's like hopefully, like when we get past the common route, we're gonna like see less and less of kind of Yunho interactions and more so Lance. So it won't make me feel as bad for like ignoring him. So we're gonna definitely neglect him. Sorry, Yunho, you're not my bae in this timeline. I whispered to myself after lying down flat on the desk. How are the other kids? I just hope nothing big happens. She's completely ignoring him. Like she doesn't even notice he's looking. Sorry, Yunho.
아, 틀렸어.
Oh, okay,
여자애들이
so
상대도
we're
해주질
up to this
않아.
part where Red is making friends, quote. So we can skip ahead on this part as well. Yeah. So yeah, we were in the cafeteria. Red went like on ahead, and he just basically grabbed a whole shit ton of bread for us, and we were like, we only needed just one for us to eat. So we have a shit ton of bread. We don't know what to do about it. And at this part, I swear to God, I had it saved already. Like I said before, yes, I did. Okay, so I basically have to reassure myself that I basically have all the common route choices saved, so I don't need to go back and resave them again. So the last time we were doing Yunho's route, and I chose the one where it's like we eat where there's a lot of people, but knowing Lance's route and where he would be, he'd probably be in like a corner by himself somewhere. So like, let's go to a corner and eat there. So I found an empty seat in the corner and took all my bread there. All of it. Then I saw Lance standing by himself beside the window at the opposite corner of the cafeteria. There we go. Doesn't he eat? I'm so glad that we kind of got Yunho's route out of the way too, because I feel like, yeah, aside from, I guess, doing THO's and Red's route, which we have no clue how to go about doing unless we complete everybody else's route, then like basically all our answers as of so far would be like pretty easy and straightforward. I hope. Anyways, I approached Lance thinking I'd give some of the bread Red gave me. Aren't you eating?
별로 배고프지 않습니다.
How can you not be eating? How can you not be hungry? You nagged me for skipping breakfast. It's not good for you to skip lunch. Here. I gave the bread Red gave me. He doesn't need to know it's from Red. He probably like not accept it if it's from Red. At home, Tay prepares every meal for us, but there's nothing besides cafeteria food to eat here.
잔소리를 한 건 연우였습니다. 그리고 배고프지 않다고 말했습니다.
Why not Lance? Work with me here. Then maybe later. Yeah, save it for later.
됐습니다.
Why? Lance cut my words and refused. Why not? Oh, fine, alright. I felt timid at seeing Lance speak to me so coldly. I better just back down this time. The sponge cakes are really good. Fine, I won't give it to you. Fine, I won't give it to you later. Ha. Should I eat with Red? I saw Red saying hi to the cafeteria lady with his hands full of bread.
평생 그 멍청이한테 받은 빵을 달라고 할 일은 없을 겁니다.
But he got it for me, so technically this bread is from him. That idiot Lance is talking about is surely Red. Lance really doesn't seem to like Red. It still bothered me that he glared at Red when he came into the cafeteria. I wanted to know exactly what about Red Lance hated so much. Yeah. Red thought of me. Why do you hate Red so much? Yeah.
하긴 그런 식으로 요란하게 호의를 표현하는 것도 재능이라면 재능이죠.
Huh? Lance stood up from his seat. Where you going? Lance.
전 시끄러운 것은 싫습니다.
Huh? Lance. He looked at me once and just coldly passed by me. Ah, this is gonna be so hard. I totally would not go for these kind of guys. Like, it's like, I know for sure, like, they're just making him out to be a cold character and there's more to him than that. But it's just so hard to, like, put up with, like, you know, all the hard, like, distant stuff in the beginning. He didn't seem to feel so good. He wasn't usually like this. Oh, he usually wasn't like that. Does he hate what Red did that much? I guess he just doesn't like people who cause a scene. Okay, we are back home. I'm not sure if this is... I came to the house saying lifelessly... Wait, I came in the house saying hi lifelessly and heard someone energetically shout back.
오, 빨리 왔네?
Are we... Is this the same scene? I feel like it is. Yeah, it is. Yeah, this is the part where Yuri gives us the phone. Last time I said thank you, it didn't seem like it really mattered all that much. But I guess for science, actually, you know what? I'm gonna check her diary first. Maybe she's gonna start writing different stuff now that we're doing Lance's route, or maybe we're still in like the common route, and she won't get into much detail about writing about Lance until we're well into his route. Yeah, I guess so, yeah. Okay. So we're still in the common route. For science, like I said, as I was saying, for science, I feel like we should say I can't take it because the last time we already said thank you and we already know what happened. So I kind of want to also, in the meanwhile, try to explore what the other possible answers like that could lead up, like, you know, the different dialogues that change depending on what answer I take. So this time, let's say I can't take it. Yuri, I can't take this. And I feel Lance would feel the same way, you know, it would lean more towards Lance because he doesn't seem to like Yuri as well. He doesn't like anyone. I can't take something this expensive from you. And besides, I had no idea how he got all the money.
부담 갖지 않아도 괜찮아.
Yeah, we still haven't, I'm pretty sure it would be revealed if we did Yuri's route, but yeah, we still don't know what Yuri does as a side job to get all this money.
설마 마이허니는 이런 전자기기를 별로 좋아하지 않는 거야?
No, I kind of do want the cell phone though.
하지만 액정 터치 정도는 해줘야 기본적인 교양을 갖춘 현대 여성이라고.
Shut up. I'm already a classy woman. It's not that I don't like those devices.
그렇다면 마이허니가 받고 싶어하는 물건은 뭐지? 앞으로 선물을 고를 때 참고하도록 할 테니 말해봐. 그리고 우선 이건 받아줬으면 좋겠어. 허니의 구식 휴대폰은 정말 보고 있기 힘들 정도야.
Ah, thanks. I'm glad you thought of me. I was thankful that he cared to give me a gift, but there was a reason why I couldn't take it. There's no reason for me to get such a big gift from you. A chocolate or something small would have been different, but not a smartphone.
이유라면 물론 있지.
Are you sure?
마이허니는 우리들의 오너잖아. 난 내 오너가 그런 구식 휴대폰을 들고 폴더를 열었다 닫았다 하는 몰상식한 짓을 하는 것을 보고 싶지 않아.
Thanks. I lost words after hearing what Yuri said. I did feel thankful that a doll would care about me this much.
별로 그렇게 대단한 일도 아니고 말이야.
Are you sure? Oh right, for someone like Yuri who gets an expensive pair of shoes for free, this wouldn't be such a big deal. He gets shoes for free? What? Expensive pairs of shoes for free? What? I want to be him. I want to get some like nice shoes for free.
대체 뭐가 문제야? 이해할 수가 없군.
You won't understand no matter how much I explain. You won't know since you always give and take expensive gifts like they're nothing. You won't know what these gifts mean to a normal person. Yeah, Yuri's smartphone was expensive, but it didn't entail as much care.
레이디는 그저 주는 걸 받으면 돼. 사랑과 능력의 힘을 즐겁게 받으면 되는 거야.
Sigh. Oh, so we take the phone anyway, right? Then I have one condition. Okay, so we take the phone anyways.
조건이라고?
Yeah. This part, I'm still gonna fast forward a bit here until we get to these choices here. But yeah, basically what happened was that yeah, the one thing that she wanted Yuri was, the condition was to get everyone else's phone. Of course, everyone, like certain people protest, like Lance did, and then yada yada yada. We went to school, all this other dialogue, and then we are in this class with Mr. with this guy here. I totally forgot his name. Oh my god, just because he's a creepy character, and we're like, we didn't see him till after this point of the game at all afterwards. But basically, we're in his like little science anatomy class, and he just turned his shoe on and was talking about, ooh, let's do some like, dissection on the human being now. And then he's like looking around and trying to find some people, and then he spots Lance and Yunho, and he's like, well, he was more interested towards Lance because he's like, oh my god, Lance, you have such perfect proportions and shit like that. Like, you almost look like a doll. And so Hanny was like really panicking. She didn't want anything to like happen to any of the boys, and she's getting really scared herself. And the last time, obviously, we chose to save Yunho because the poor baby, don't like hurt him, like stay away from him. But now, since we're doing Lance as well, obviously we're gonna go ahead and save Lance instead. So I decided to save Lance since it's likely others will save Yunho. Yes. Also, it bothered me that Lance stayed quiet the whole time. He's not saying anything, but he surely must be in shock. Mr. Eugen. Yeah, his name is Mr. Eugen. I'm just thinking, before, when I ran errands for you, I noticed that Beatrice seemed to like models that are bigger than her. Models that are bigger. She's trying to distract him. Last time when Johnny dropped by for a visit, Beatrice strangely seemed brighter than usual. She seemed to fancy him. Oh, Johnny. We're like this little asterisk. We're like, who the hell is Johnny? Well, Johnny apparently is the male skeleton model treasured by a chemistry teacher. Female, 37 years old, a single who argues to be a gold miss from a neighboring academy.
뭐라고? 날 베아트리체가 그럴 리 없어.
Of course she would. She's a hoe. Well, I may be wrong, but considering Lance's perfect figure, Beatrice might fall for him. That's just what I personally think, like, just saying. So, since Lance has a bigger figure than Beatrice, if he's made into a sample, you might end up creating a rival for yourself. Nothing's for sure, but it's best to be careful, no?
그렇군. 일리 있는 지적이다. 그건 미처 생각하지 못했어.
Who?
그럼 역시 샘플은 이쪽으로 해야겠고.
Oh hell no, well, I think Zoe would jump in, right? Yunho looked at me with his big teary eyes. I'm so sorry, Yunho, don't look at me like that. Ugh, sorry, Yunho.
그렇다면 병아리는 내가 지킨다.
Yay, I was counting on you, Zoe. As expected, Zoe suddenly stood up from her seat and was in tears and willing to never let Yunho go. Mr. Eugen froze from seeing her telling him to cut her own stomach before cutting his. And so that's how that scene ended. So yeah, thankfully we were able to survive the class without a dissecting experiment. Da 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 da. Oh, okay. So okay. I feel like, oh god. I feel like the next chapter is gonna be Banjul. I think. Yeah, it is Banjul, and I already had that saved. So we're gonna go ahead. We're gonna go do Banjul. We're gonna do Banjul. Okay, so I think. Yeah, basically it's just a whole lot of conversations leading up to the point of inviting Zoe and Shinbi to go visit the cafe that Tae worked at, which is Banjul. We meet them and along with them we meet the manager, Mr. Hobin, and we meet one of the other waiters that worked there, which was Zeon. We had a little like conversation. We got to know some of the two guys that worked there, and then we were something happened, but anyways, we promised to get stuff for the boys at home, and depending on that what we choose, it goes to certain guys. So last time we chose the carrot cake, which we gave to Yunho. This is the one thing that I sort of kind of forgot which one was which, but I think it was the candied lemon tea that went towards Lance, and the secret garden, the tea leaves for Yuri. I think like because the candy lemon tea was the popular drink at that time, and that's what we ordered. I think I'm gonna go with the candy lemon tea. Hopefully it's right. If not, then I fucked up. But we're still in the common route. I'm pretty sure it can't be that bad. So if it gets dark, there should be more people here. I look around the street. This must be the time where all the kids and activities. Blah, blah, blah. I'm trying to think if I would just Zoe should be you too. Zoe didn't. Okay, so this is all fine because Zoe drank all that tea that had narcotics in it that made her really sleepy. So I think we're gonna fast forward ahead. We were thinking very depressing thoughts about how like we could have gotten shit for it, or grandpa liked sweet things, and like all this stuff that we brought home to the boys kind of reminded her of it. and she was thinking really sad thoughts about how, like, you know, she'll never know when these happy days will end. And then Tay caught up with us, and he's just like, oh, he just finished work and stuff like that. So yeah, now we're back home, and we're like, you know what, we need to stop being so depressed. So yeah, we're back home. Oh, come to think of it, I brought candied lemon tea. I bought it because lemon reminded me of Lance for some reason. Yay! I was right! I was right with the candied lemon tea. Yay! And I can only guess as to why lemons reminded her of Lance, because he's sour. Is Lance in his room? I knocked on Lance's door. Lance! Lance, are you in there? Can I go in? Do you want some candied lemon tea? I was about to turn around since there was no answer when the door suddenly opened. Yay! He was standing there holding onto the doorknob. Oh, you were in there. Can I go in for a sec? Where's Red?
그 멍청한 룸메이트는 연호와 함께 군것질을 하러 나갔습니다.
Oh, okay, cool then. Like, that's good that Yeonho is kind of like, you know, we have a little bit less interaction with him, because if he still pops up, I'm gonna feel so bad. Yeonho and Red must get along pretty well. Behind Lance, I see Grandpa's room. I haven't been in his room in a long time. I miss Grandpa more now that I see the room. Then I'll go in just for a moment. Yeah. I step into Grandpa's room. It's so funny. I still find it really cute that he has like a Power Ranger poster and like a Gundam there. As soon as I entered, I saw a plastic model standing in this corner of the room. I smirked after seeing that. Is she talking about this? It must be Red's. So like half of the side of... so that's where it came from. I thought it was a Grandpa's. It would be so dope if it was a Grandpa's. The last time I saw Grandpa's room, it was empty, but now it looked like a place someone actually lives in.
무슨 일이시죠?
Nah, nothing. I was deep into my own thoughts when Lance asked, "Oh, sorry, do you mind that I'm here?" Yeah. Lance might not like the saying... Wait, Lance might not like the saying, it's an invasion of my privacy.
별로요. 불쾌하지는 않습니다.
Okay, that's good. I look around but didn't find many things that seemed to belong to him. I think a couple of textbooks and notebooks are all. I guess there isn't any privacy to invade. Does Lance have nothing he likes? I see traces of Red all around the room, but not much of Lance. You know, I'm almost starting to think, or I have like an inkling of an idea where like the only reason why Lance may have such a distaste, or like maybe seemingly hates Red, is because of the fact that like Red seems like such an individual kind of person. Like he has like his likes and his dislikes, and he's like really like stand out-ish kind of thing. And I feel like, I don't know, maybe Lance internally feels that he's just really bland in comparison. Like he's just really smart, and obviously he's just really good. Like there's nothing really like any special quality to him, sort of, almost like as a person, not like, oh yeah, he's smart and all, but like, you know, like what are his hobbies kind of thing. I feel like that might be the case. I don't know, that's just my kind of little guess. Oh right, I came to give you this. I handed him the drink.
이게 뭡니까?
It's candied lemon tea. It's good. It's lemon tea I brought from the cafe Tay works at. I tried it today and it was really good. Yeah, you should try it too. Is it bad? Do you not like lemon tea?
마음에 들고 안 들고를 떠나서 당신이 왜 굳이 이런 걸 사온 건지
Because
모르겠어요.
I'm trying to show I care for you. Just because it reminded me of you, so I brought it. Huh. Do you not like lemon tea? If you don't like it, you don't have to.
좋아하지도 싫어하지도 않습니다.
Okay. Like he said, I had no idea if he liked it or didn't like it. What does he want me to do? Do you have any other drink you like? I asked so I could at least make note of it from now on.
없습니다.
Oh. What? Really? Lance nodded. A sweet drink or something sour? Do you not know because it hasn't been long since you turned human?
생각해 본 적 없습니다.
Ah. Come to think of it, Lance seems to be indifferent to his own likes and dislikes. Yeah. Really? Well then drink this and think about it, whether you like it or not.
어차피 음료는 다 똑같습니다.
Come on, Lance, you gotta live a little, dude. That's because you drink without thinking. If you try to think about the different tastes while drinking, they might be different. Is it because he was a doll that he is duller than normal people? No, look at Red. Even after listening to what I said, Lance stood still while holding the drink. Come on.
이런 걸 왜 강요하는지 이해할 수 없지만 당신이 그렇게 원한다면 따라드리겠습니다.
Okay. Lance reluctantly sipped the drink. How is it? Do you think it's good? Come on. I know you like it. I know you do. Look at that face. Lance's expression subtly changed. Yeah. Is it good? Yeah, it is. Oh man. Lance didn't say anything. Does he like it?
시큼합니다.
Yeah. That's what's good. That's what's so good about that drink. Yeah. Lance didn't say anything after noting its tart. He must not have liked it. Hi, well, if you didn't like it, then oh well, I'll be off then.
이름이 뭐죠?
Candy lemon tea. What?
이 음료의 이름 말입니다.
It's candy lemon tea. Lance almost whispered. He seemed to be a bit shy and looked cute. Aw, so cute. It's called candy lemon tea. I left the room after telling him the name.
캔디드 레몬 티.
Yeah. He's adorable in that kind of way. I appreciate guys like that. Like, they seem kind of cool, but really on the inside, they're like little awkward shy turtles. Yeah. Anyways, let's see. Can I skip this part? Yep. Okay. Oh, that chapter was done. Okay. So I'm not gonna save it because I already saved it. Oh, and we got cat named John. So I'm pretty sure in this, I'm gonna skip the majority of this route. I'm sorry, girl. Oh. Never mind, not skip majority of it. But anyways, quick recap is that the fact is that we were walking to school with Yunho, and Yunho obviously heard a cat, which we later found out was John. And we're gonna have a whole incident after that. But like, yes, I totally forgot that in this chapter we have this choice where it's like we either Soi wanted Lance to join the student government club, and obviously she didn't want to approach Lance because Lance is really cold and she's like, he's gonna like refuse me. So if it's Hanny or us, then obviously he might like accept it. Last time we said to not suggest it, but I feel like either way, because we already did Yunho's route, I feel like he like either way he just ended up joining it by himself. But like, you know, for science, like I said, for science, and I feel like also kind of like, I feel if we had a little bit of an input in it, we would be heading towards Lance route. So this time we're gonna do suggest joining the student government to Lance, because you know, I feel either way he's gonna join it. He's gonna end up joining it somehow, some way. I approach Lance. Hi Lance. Hey. I really think he'll do good as a discipline guide. Not just because Zoe pushed me, I really do think so. Lance is really straight-edged anyways. It's just my personal opinion, but I think you'll be good in the student government. Come on, I'm praising you. Lance stares at me, asking me with his eyes what the hell I'm talking about. Of course, even I think it's a sudden question. I mean, of course it's your choice to join or not, yeah. I'm really glad that that's part of the dialogue, because really, like, even if we do suggest it to him, like, I really just hope the fact that, like, we're not forcing him just because technically we're his owner. Like, you want to join it, you can. You don't want to, you don't have to. But I'm just saying, like, you know, yeah, you'd be good in it. I felt a bit embarrassed to see him look at me so coldly.
개인적인 생각이라는 것이 무슨 뜻입니까?
Huh? Oh, I was just saying that's what I think. Yeah.
무슨 근거로 하는 말이죠?
You know how well I know you, kind of. You seem like the straight-laced kind of guy, and you know, don't take no bullshit from anyone. On what basis? I felt helpless at Lance asking me the reason behind a subjective thought, but Lance could barely be persuaded by a rational explanation. I thought hard. The characteristic I noticed in your personality is that you treat everyone the same, and that's useful for a discipline guide who has to push the rules on everyone, yeah. And I think you'll do your best even at the difficult task. You always manage to finish the work that's been given to you on time. Yeah. Lance seemed a bit surprised. Aw, look at that cute face. Maybe I'm gonna start warming up to him quicker than I thought. So that's why I think it suits you better than anyone else. Lance still looked at me like he's surprised. I was starting to feel a bit agitated when he opened his mouth.
당신이 그렇게 말한다면
Yeah.
그럴 수도 있겠군요.
Yeah. Lance closed his eyes. Does he mean he'll think about it? I would be really glad if he took up my suggestion and joined the student government. I felt my heart beat fast at thinking he felt my sincerity. Yeah, you'll be great at it, yeah. I smiled, unable to hide my excitement. I turned around and saw Zoe put her thumbs up. Yeah. Does that mean Zoe and Lance are in the same group? to be honest, that does worry me. Yeah, Zoe, I trust you. I trust you all because you know you pulled through in Yunho's route. But like, seriously, girl, like you need to just keep my trust, keep my faith right here. Yunho continued to read the printouts. Is there a club?
네,
Okay.
찾은 것 같아요.
So I'm pretty sure after this point, it's gonna be just us going to class, him doing like just like basic interactions. And yeah, we were in Yuri's class, and then Yunho goes running out because he saw or he heard the cat. And obviously Hanny was really worried about Yunho disappearing like that, and we wanted to go. Wait. We gathered everyone at the end of the school day because he still hasn't come back, and we were saying how like Tay had suggested like, oh, maybe we should look around the school first or some shit like that. And then the cat shows up, and we don't know whether or not the cat shows up, kind of like purrs and meows at us, and then takes off running. And then this is the choice where we either follow after the cat or we look around the school. I still think we should follow the cat because there's this one point where it's like we follow it and then we stop running, and I don't know where that's gonna take us. But then there's also this choice where it's like we're not exactly doing Yunho's route, but I still feel so bad. Like every single time, I swear to God, every single time Yunho appears on the screen and anything or something happens to him, I'm just like, we gotta go find him, we gotta go after him, we gotta make sure he's safe. Oh my God. Okay, so guys, I don't know, you guys. I honestly don't know. You know what? I say that we're not doing Yunho's route, but like, and technically we're still in the common route. So like, hopefully nothing bad happens to Yunho. Cause we're gonna search around the school, you know? Fuck. Because honestly, if it was actually me in the same situation again, whether or not I want to go after Lance or Yunho, I still would have followed the cat. Like, it's just like, it seems like the logical reasoning to do, for me to do. As a person, as a normal person. No romance in mind. I just want to see if... Okay, I got the cat named John chapter saved. Ah. Okay, let's look around the school. Or... fuck. Because I still want to follow the cat, and then I still want to just stop running, kind of thing. Because we get tired. It's either continue running or we get tired. So, like, I don't know. Fucking Christ. Let's follow the cat, and then we'll just stop running, I feel.
야, 어디가?
And then we'll catch our breath for a while. There we go. Ha, Hugh. I want to see where this is gonna lead us to. I leaned against the wall and caught my breath.
당신은 정말 제멋대로입니다.
Oh, what? Someone shouted from behind me.
정말
Lance!
빨리도 뛰는군요.
He followed me! Oh my god! He actually followed me! Shit! Oh wow, okay. Lance came running towards me and caught his breath with me. Oh shit, girl. I felt my head clear a bit when I noticed Lance followed me. Since when did he follow me? Yeah. Lance.
뭡니까?
My bad. Look at that cat over there. I pointed at the cat. It was still waiting for me to come. Oh, okay, so the cat's nice and it doesn't take off running. It actually saw that we were tired and it's waiting for us. Good. He's waiting. Lance was perplexed by the cat too. Let's follow it.
네?
Yeah, let's go. Let's go on adventures. Journey. I abruptly grabbed Lance's wrist.
저기.
No, let's go. I ignored Lance's voice. And started running again. Ah, so we did make the right choice. We followed the cat to a narrow alleyway. This sort of place existed in our neighborhood. I'm pretty sure this scene would be different because I was just thinking like the last time we did this and we actually found Yunho, but we were by ourselves, but this time we were with Lance. But anyways, wow, damn, I'm so glad I chose the right answer. Yo, dude. My instincts are on point. What is this place?
언제는 오실 겁니까?
Well, I'm scared. You know, shit's gonna happen, so you're gonna stick by me. Huh? Oh. I was unknowingly holding onto Lance's wrist tightly. My bad.
보통 여자들도 급하면 다들 이렇게 무식하게 잡고 뜁니까?
Sort of, maybe. Huh? I'm sorry. Lance turned his head. he's not offended, is he? But really, what is this place? Looking around, it didn't seem like such a friendly place. I saw eerie, weird shops at the end of the alley. Okay. Huh? Where's that cat? I trusted the cat and followed it here, but it was gone. I felt my heart sink. But I didn't lose hope and searched around for the cat.
그랬구나.
Ah, so we get here with Yunho. I'm not too sure if Yunho's... This scene is going to be the same, but...
연호의 목소리가 맞습니다.
There we go. Okay, it is Yunho's voice. So we heard... I skipped over that one dialogue box because I wasn't sure. But anyways, we basically heard a voice, like a soft voice kind of saying around the corner. So it's Yunho! It is Yunho's voice. As I searched around deeper, I saw yellow hair in the corner. Yunho's hair! I was trembling while walking towards the corner. Yunho! Yunho!
정말 고양이가 길을 알고 있었군요.
Yeah.
아, 마스터. 그리고 란스.
God damn it, Yunho! Yunho, who was sitting down at the alleyway, stood up after seeing us. Thank God. Thank God. Thank God Yunho's safe.
괜찮습니까?
Yeah. I crumpled down onto the floor just from seeing his face. I tried to gain control of my legs and stood up to avoid making Lance worry. I didn't want him to see my weak side here.
앞으로는 경솔하게 말도 없이 사라지는 일은 삼가하도록 하세요, 연호.
Yeah, Yunho.
당신을 걱정하는 사람이 있으니까요.
Yeah.
아, 미안해요.
His shoulders slouched.
이 아이가 누군가를 찾고 있다고 간절히 도움을 요청하는 소리가 들려서
But still,
저도 모르게
Yunho, seriously.
아이?
이 고양이요. 잃어버린 주인을 간절히 찾고 있었어요.
Yeah, what do you mean? You can understand cats?
네, 마스터. 저는 동물의 말을 알아들을 수 있어요.
That's amazing, but we already know that.
고양이 주인을 찾아주기 위해 말도 없이 사라졌던 거군요.
Yeah.
미안해요. 하지만 주인을 꼭 찾아주고 싶었어요.
I know, but the owner's dead, okay?
주인은 찾았습니까?
No, the owner's dead.
아니요. 그게
Yeah, he's off in a better place.
그럼 버려진 거군요. 고양이를 놔주고 이제 집으로 가도록 하죠. 더 이상 시간 낭비를 하고 싶지 않습니다.
Okay.
아니요. 버려진 게 아니라
The owner died. Yunho looked sadly at the cat. Aw, I'm just glad you're okay. For that short period of time, I was so worried that he had turned back into a doll or that he'd gotten into an accident. Thank God he's safe.
일단 고양이는 접어두고 돌아가도록 하죠. 그래도 되겠습니까?
Oh, but I feel bad for the cat.
네. 일단 고양이에게 말은 해뒀으니까요.
Aww. It's amazing that he can talk with animals. We've found his new gift. And since I discovered Yunho through the cat, I should thank him too. I came out of the alleyway with Yunho and Lance. Haha. Okay, so I'm pretty sure this part,
옐로우,
yeah.
너 그런 능력도 가지고 있었구나. 고양이와 대화를 할 수 있다니 굉장하다. 역시 정의의 용사다워.
Okay, so yeah.
우린 선택받은 사람이라고.
Yep, basically.
그렇지,
yeah.
정사령관?
Yes. Okay, so basically after this part, I know for sure that it's all old shit. All old stuff we just gathered after the whole incident with the cat, and we're just kind of like, you know, reflecting on the day and, you know, reveling. It's like, oh my god, you can talk to cats, Yunho, that's amazing, and shit like that. And there's this whole incident where it's like Johnson is like a pun for a dirty joke. And I'm pretty sure this is after Hani decided to write in her diary, which I want to check just cause I feel like I need to check just to make sure. So it's still very generic for her diary entry. But anyways, this part, obviously the skip stopped here, and we took a break from writing in our diary to just get some fresh air. And I'm pretty sure it's Lance that we meet this time instead of Yunho. So, you're out? I see a familiar silver head. Yep.
시간이 많이 늦었습니다.
Yeah, it is. But what are you doing? Lance spoke while looking at me. I know, I just couldn't sleep.
그렇군요.
Yeah. A lot of things happened today, Hugh.
그랬죠.
Yeah. I remember what Lance said to Yunho earlier. He told him to leave the abandoned cat there. I didn't say anything, but that bothered me a bit. I'm worried whether the cat will be okay. Oh yeah, but the cat kind of followed us home, I think, and Yunho sort of hinted maybe we should keep it, but then we said that we didn't have enough money to keep a cat and that he had to let it go. But in the end, it turns out that Tae actually gave it to the cafe owner for him to own. So it turned out okay, but whatever. We only know that, not Hani. So I'm worried whether the cat will be okay. The cat will be fine. Alright, since I see a lot of stars tonight, I should wish for the cat's happiness. I point at the stars on the sky and exaggerate.
한심해 보입니다.
Ah, shut up. What? It's all good. It's all good as long as I'm not embarrassed. What? I end up exaggerating because Lance points out my every move. Ugh, I said I'm not embarrassed, but I'm slowly feeling ashamed. I hope the cat's happy. I hope you meet a new owner who lives a long life. Yeah, and we also found out, like, everybody also found out at that point that the cat's owner died. Lance is staring at me. I felt better after shouting. I already forgave Yunho for disappearing without a word. He's safe and that's all that matters. Will Yunho come and wake me up tomorrow morning? I remember Yunho eating dinner, feeling sorry and sullen. Aww. I should be energetic and cheer him up tomorrow. How's the academy for you? As I switched subjects, Lance looked at me. Oh, come on.
저기 부활동 말입니다.
Yeah. Oh, yes. Did you decide to join? Lance brought it up first.
한번 시험 삼아 해보는 것도 좋을 것 같습니다.
Yay! Really? 진짜요? I was already wondering what he thought since he didn't seem so keen earlier. So I was glad he brought it up first. And I was so glad that Lance took an interest in something by himself. You'll be good at anything. Yeah.
당신은 긍정적이군요.
Yeah, I'm a positive girl. What?
최근 들어 당신은 많이 변했습니다.
Because I got, 5 hot guys living in my house now. He closed his eyes as if he was drowned in his own thoughts. I've changed?
우리들이 사람이 되면서부터 말입니다.
Yeah, because Hanny's no longer lonely. What was I like before? Very lonely. He must be talking about when he was still a doll. Come to think of it, you're the oldest doll. He's the oldest doll among all the ball-jointed dolls I have. At the same time, he's the only doll I bought before Grandpa died. You must remember Grandpa. Unlike all the other dolls. It was fun when he was still here. I felt people in the house like I do now. But ever since he died, I couldn't feel it. That's probably why I started talking to you, and then I bought more dolls into the house. I bought the dolls and started talking to them because I hated being alone in the huge empty house. After that, I greeted them and spent my days dressing them up. That was my life until about a fortnight ago. Now I shudder at the thought of going back to my old life. To be honest, when Yunho disappeared today, I was so scared. I thought he turned back into a doll. Aww. I didn't know it before, but that scared me so much. I shuddered at just imagining it. Isn't it weird? Just a couple weeks ago, you were all dolls. Yeah, I've gotten so used to everything the past couple of days. I lowered my gaze. You guys turning back into dolls, I don't like it now. I hate it. One day it might happen. Will you have to turn back into dolls one day? I raise my head and look at Lance. Oh, I feel nervous. Such a depressing thought, man. I'm afraid I'll go through the same feelings I had when Grandpa died. Yeah. When my family disappears, I'll be left in the empty house by myself again. The house will be quiet again. Yunho won't come to wake me up, and Tae won't cook breakfast for me. Lance won't get mad, Yuri won't make jokes, and Red won't be running around like crazy. Even when I go to Banjo, I won't bring things back for someone the food reminded me of. Aww. Makes me sad, huh? I felt something warm on my cheeks. Wait. Aww. It was Lance's hand. Aww. You get me right when the feels are coming, yo. Yo. You're a good game. That's good. You butter me up with all these feels and then you throw this in as well. And it's just like, man. I'm gonna cry. I was surprised at the unexpected touch. Lance touched me for the first time.
불안합니까?
I'm sad. I'm just thinking, like when you're gone and then, it's gonna be lonely. I nodded with my eyes wide open. Lance's hand was warm, unlike his usual cold attitude.
그 사람이 그립습니까?
Yeah. I instantly knew he meant Grandpa. Yes. Yes, I miss him. 보고 싶어요. I always brought him sweets even while worrying about his health. I can't do that now. But now I can do it for you and all the other boys. Bringing something back home for someone, it's the first time I did that since Grandpa died. So I was happy when I was saying I'll take it to go. Aww. Yeah, this is like really nice because also the fact is that Lance is one of the older dolls that Hanny owns, and so he kinda understands her more so than the rest of the guys. But he's just that cold attitude, man. But still, like I said, like, you know, he has his moments. Like he's obviously like he's not a cold person on the inside. He has a heart. He cares for us deeply, deep down inside. Lance looked at me without saying anything. Then his hand on my cheek started to move a bit. Aww.
신기하군요. 당신을 이렇게 만질 수 있다는 것이 말이야.
Aww, this is so romantic.
인형으로 돌아가 버리면 이런 일은 못 하겠죠.
Yeah, don't say that.
당신에게 무언가를 받는 일도,
Aww.
마음에 드냐는 질문을 받는 일도,
Aww.
당신에게 이렇게 이야기를 하는 일도요.
Yeah. Lance added, still expressionless. Is Lance feeling anxious too? The dolls may be the ones most scared to turn back to the way they were. Yeah. My cheeks where Lance's hand was tickled. What?
Oh.
What? I suddenly became strongly aware of Lance's hand on my cheeks. Oh, this is when the feels disappear and we're like, oh shit, oh damn, we're getting a little close here. My face suddenly turned bright red. Yep. It's embarrassing. Ah! Oh. I shook Lance's hand off without knowing.
왜 그러는 거죠?
Because you're a guy and I'm a girl and, you know, your hand was on my cheek, so, Lance stared at me. Lance just touched me, yeah. His touch still lingered on my cheeks. Is it really nothing? Let's go in, it's cold. Yeah. I stood up awkwardly and headed towards the front door. Ugh. 부끄러워.
들어온 지 얼마 되지도 않았는데
There we go. And
벌써부터 농땡이라니.
yeah.
대담한 걸.
This is the part where we find out that Tay actually took the cat John to Mr. Holben's place in the cafe, and that's where he'll live a very happy life. So we're gonna skip on ahead, and that is probably the end of the Cat Named John chapter. Yeah, this is the part where like we find out like Yuri. Oh yeah. Yuri was saying how like he didn't. Yuri was saying how like he didn't like the fact that everyone, or Hanny was saying how she didn't like the fact that everyone went to school separately, and like, you know, it makes her kind of nervous or anxious and shit like that. But like they can't go to school together because they don't have a big enough car for everyone to come in. So like she said, you know, if we had a van or we had a limousine or some shit like that, we don't need to take the bus. And Yuri hated to take the bus, and the cab was just too expensive. And Hanny was scolding Yuri for that. And so Yuri, obviously with his ballin' ass, like, you know, sugar mama on the side, got himself a limousine for everyone to drive himself to school with. So that is exactly what happened. And so we are at school. I think Lance might have went ahead. He didn't actually come with us in the limousine to school, I think, because he said he had the discipline duty at the school. So I think this is where we meet him. Huh? It's Lance who started his discipline guide duties, yeah. Seeing him stand there without looking exhausted, I think this suits him. Lance looked pretty interested in the student government last time, and he ended up applying to join. I'm glad he has something he wants to do. I felt glad to see him in front of the gate and was about to say hi. But I suddenly felt as if there were more people around the gate than usual. Sure enough, a number of girls were lingering around the gate. Girl, back the fuck up. It seemed as if they were going to stay there, like looking at Lance right until the bell rings. Oh my god. I think it'd be too hard to be friendly with him in a situation like this. Well, I took out my smartphone and texted him. Ooh, yeah, we got a phone now. Oh shit. There we go. Mac kind of jerked out a bit. Oh, good luck, Lance. You look good as a discipline guide. Yeah. Yeah, that's what she said. As soon as I sent the text, I saw Lance take out his smartphone from his pocket. We're like the doting girlfriend now. We're like, oh, look at that man. He's so cute. He looks so nice. He looks... But as expected, he didn't reply and just put the phone back into his pocket. Come on, Lance. And he went straight back to fulfilling his duties as if nothing happened. It's so Lance. I took a glimpse at him for the last time and went through the gate amidst the girls.
리모진 소년 앞시셨군.
Hi Zoe. So this is the part where Zoe confronts us. There's a time skip, I'm pretty sure, where, you know, Zoe has already noticed, know that we go to school in a limousine with the guys, and she gets a little jelly because I would be too. But like, seriously, you know, it's still the same where like Yunho was struggling to do math. Lance offhandedly said coldly that, you know, even like to not get something like this so easily, you must be really stupid and shit like that. And okay, so anyways, I feel that was the Cat Named John chapter. Right. It went on a little bit longer after the whole incident where, like, the whole commotion where Yuri got the limousine in the next morning. So I already have that saved. We got Ice Prince! Yeah, we got a new chapter. We are in Lance's route entirely. Oh shit, maybe I should save it then. I should save it then. Right here. I'm gonna overwrite Yunho's save. I feel like I should do that because we're pretty much done with Yunho's route. I'm kind of... I feel like we should. So we're just gonna... I know, because we have like, oh my god, look at all these pages that you can still save, Viv! Like, seriously, like, you can just skip over that, but like, I feel like I'm such a stingy... You know what? Let's use them. Let's not be stingy. If they're there for a reason. Okay, let's just do this. So we're in Lance's route, and we're finally on to his actual chapter called the Ice Prince. So this, I think from now on, everything's going to be brand new, so there's no more skipping, thank god. So we're going to continue on to this chapter, yay! I headed towards the cafeteria for lunch as usual. Ba-da-da-dum. Crowded as always. I waited in line for a long time to buy fresh juice and a chicken salad. Ever since the dolls became human, I started to spend less on doll items. And so naturally, I was able to stop eating ramen and all those junk food. Thank god. As I entered the cafeteria, I saw Zoe waving exaggeratedly at me from afar. I hurried towards her, afraid she won't stop waving until I sit next to her. Huh? What's up? I was walking towards Zoe when I saw a familiar silver head in the corner. Lance, are you sitting by yourself? You want to come sit with us? He was eating by himself again. In his hands was a small sandwich and a juice pack from the cafeteria store. But no one approached him as if he was surrounded by an invisible wall. Regardless, he just ate his sandwich like an expressionless robot. It is the only calm scene in this whole cafeteria. On the contrary, Yunho at my 5 o'clock was eating surrounded by his friends. Ah, good. The two seem to be equally popular, but people always gather around Yunho. What should I do? Ignore him, approach Lance. I want to approach him, obviously. I want to get to know this guy. I want to get to know why he's being so cold. I'm gonna approach Lance. I waved towards Zoe, who's fiercely waving her hands at me, and I walked towards Lance. Huh? I was walking to Lance when I suddenly felt furious glances thrown at me. What? At this creepy feeling, I peered around. Oh, it's gonna be them girls, huh? You wanna go? Do you wanna go? Oh. I finally realized that Lance wasn't really alone. There was a girl hesitating behind him, unable to actually approach him. And from afar, I noticed two girls at my 3 o'clock and 8 o'clock coming here step by step. The air was tense from all the girls waiting for the right time to approach him. And I just walked in obliviously, be like, oh, he's alone, I gotta go see him. And I was like, oh damn, we got some creepers creeping up around here that I didn't notice. It was like an African grassland. Like my thought exactly. This is Serengeti. To be more exact, a pack of lions hiding out in front of a delicious prey. I can't do this. If I go on like this, those lions will tear me to death. I was about to head back when someone shoved me from behind. What? Ah!
미안해.
Dude! Thankfully, I wasn't shoved too hard. Good. I just lost my balance a bit, so I was about to tell him I was fine. Ah! Lance noticed! But Lance suddenly stood up from his seat, and I lost my words. Suddenly all the lions stared at me, and so did Lance. Oh shit. Awkward!
미안. 앞을 안 보고 걷다가 그만.
Oh no, it's my fault. I was totally spacing out. The boy said he was sorry and walked away. Lance glanced at the boy.
괜찮습니까?
Yeah, I'm okay, but you care for me! As Lance talked to me, I thought I could almost feel the furious glances rampaging towards me. I hurriedly nodded to shake the feeling off.
사람이 많은 곳에서 멍하니 있으니 그렇게 되는 겁니다.
Sorry, I was just kind of getting my surroundings, you know? Like, I don't want to get ate. Lance sighed and scolded me. I look at him in rebellion for scolding me when we're not even at home. But Lance suddenly changed the subject.
그건 점심 식사입니까?
Yeah. Let's go eat together. Lance looked at my salad and asked. Yeah. All the girls stirred at seeing Lance talk to me first and continued the conversation. I mean, I can understand since Lance almost never starts a conversation, yeah. But I'm special. The more we talked, the more I felt the envy and jealousy coming at me. Huh. Lance, help me. Meanwhile, Lance silently looked towards his seat. No one sits around Lance, and he looks at me again. Well, what? Let's go, yeah!
저
Yeah, invite me! Go do it, say it! Lance hesitates, and closes his mouth again. Come on, he looks like he has something to say.
아닙니다.
No! What? Never mind what? Yeah, dude. Lance stood still and didn't think to sit back in his seat. It was as if he was silently screaming for attention. Okay, then we gotta read some telepathy. So you gotta do some synergy here going on. Okay, let's be a mind reader and be like, hey, you want me to sit beside you, huh? Right. I was silent at the immense awkwardness, but suddenly I realized the whole cafeteria went quiet. Oh shit. No, don't look here. Even the girls who were giggling with Yunho stared at me and Lance standing awkwardly together. Cog, dude. I feel smothered by Lance's gaze and the awkward air. Come on, one of you guys just be like, let's just go sit down and eat lunch together. It's not that hard. Let's just sit down or some shit, even that. Oh my god. I was about to be suffocated and sink into the ground.
거기 엄청나게 큰 바퀴벌레다.
What? Girl?
어디?
Oh my god, did she save me? Oh my god. Zoe, is this your distraction? Holy shit, girl. Girl, I love you. Zoe's sudden scream brought an instant uproar in the cafeteria.
싫어. 난 벌레가 제일 싫어.
Me too.
빨리 이쪽으로 피시나.
Okay. Zoe urgently whispered. Is this Zoe's painstaking effort to save me from that awkward situation? Yeah. Without hesitation, I escaped and ran towards Zoe. Pant. I almost died drowning in that awkwardness.
바퀴벌레 어디 있어?
It ran off!
미안. 잘못 봤어.
Smooth.
뭐야? 깜짝 놀랐잖아.
So smooth. The situation calmed down and I gathered myself beside Zoe. After I calmed down, I felt my stomach growl. Ugh, I was so tense, I forgot I was hungry. Sigh, thanks Zoe. Yeah, yo, thanks girl.
저거 봐.
What? What? Zoe pointed towards the back. I turned around and found Lance quietly eating his sandwich in his seat again. And a girl was marching towards him. Aw, hell no. Unlike me, she fought through all the stairs and confidently sat next to him. Excuse me? Her uniform told me she was an upperclassman. Oh, shit. Her curls were impressive.
안녕, 란스.
Fancy girl. Get away from him. Everyone just stared as she confidently said hi to him. But Lance didn't respond and just ate his sandwich.
부끄러워하긴. 소문에 의하면 넌 절대 남하고 같이 식사하지 않는다며? 그런데 사실은 외로움을 많이 타는 성격 아니야?
He don't want you.
그러니까 이렇게 옆에 앉아있게 해준다는 건?
But he don't want you. No, he don't want you. Go away.
아니면 나에게만 특별히 허락해준 거야? 지금 말 안 해도 괜찮아. 사람이 많아서 부끄러운 건 이해해. 그런 건 둘만 있을 때 얘기하자. 넌 나처럼 당당한 여자를 좋아하는 것 같은데 나 어때?
Girl, who do you think you are? Go away. I said leave. Go home. She rattled on, ignoring the fact that Lance never even looked at her. Besides, she was like some narcissistic character from a cheesy soap opera. That is so true. We always get this character trope in every Korean drama. Every Korean drama, there has to be one girl that thinks she's above everyone else and nobody likes her. Seriously, you can't you read facial cues? Can't you read the atmosphere? Dumb girl? Is she joking?
아까 너한테 들이대던 그 짧은 머리 여자애 좀 아니더라. 너도 보는 눈이 있으니까 나처럼 느꼈을 거야. 말 안 해도 다 알아.
What? I'm sorry, what? You talking smack about me? Girl, I'm about to come over there and just smack you up. I was spacing out when I suddenly came back to my senses. That short-haired girl must be me, duh. I was feeling a bit shocked that she mentioned me when Lance stopped eating and stood up.
란스?
Good job. You just offended him.
먹을 때 누가 옆에 있는 건 질색입니다. 그게 시끄러운 사람이라면 더욱더 사양이고요.
Yeah, you tell her. Lance took his half-eaten sandwich and walked towards the front door. He threw away the leftover sandwich in the trash can and walked out of the cafeteria. Oh, damn. Son, you could have...
어머,
Yeah, haha. In your face. The senior looked shocked and just stared as Lance walked away from her seat. But dude, you could have just saved that sandwich though. Like, go take it outside to eat or some shit. The cafeteria instantly turned silent. Girl, you just got roasted. But to be honest, she wasn't that chatty. But she was obviously really full of herself. Was that worth getting that mad about? She talked smack about you, girl. I'd be hella mad. Oh. Lance stopped on his way out and looked at me. Like before, he seemed to have something to say to me. But his attitude bothered me. It would be nice for him to treat people better so he could get along. What should I do? Go back to the classroom, follow Lance. Ah, god damn it. I'm pretty sure we gotta follow Lance, but like, seriously, I don't want to scold him just for like... He was obviously sticking up for Hanny in his own way because that girl was talking bad about her. I feel like we should follow Lance because we are trying to romance Lance. I feel like we should really, like, try to break break through his cold exterior. And so many points in this whole entire scene was that he wanted to say something, but obviously he didn't want to if there are other people around, or, you know, I'm pretty sure it's because there are other people around and he didn't want to say what's on his mind. So I feel like we should really follow him and just maybe if it's just us two alone, he'll say what's on his mind. So let's follow Lance. I'm worried. Yes, I'm worried too. I carefully come out of the cafeteria using the back door, and I carefully follow Lance. Ah, he's definitely heading towards the roof. I follow Lance to the rooftop and open the door after carefully peering around. I'm pretty sure he noticed that we're following him or something like that. I opened the door and found Lance standing in front of the railing. Lance! Hearing my voice, Lance turned around.
당신이 여기엔 어떻게?
I'm worried about you. He had on an inscrutable look. Wait, pant. I barely caught my breath and looked up at him. Hugh, I couldn't even look at him all day because of the other girls. Yeah.
뛰어오셨군요.
Yeah, I had something to say, so I followed you. Yeah. Lance looked a bit surprised.
제가 당신을 곤란하게 한
No,
일이라도
I'm
있습니까?
just really worried about you. No.
말씀하시죠.
Okay. About that girl earlier, I think she was just being friendly. You were too brutal towards her.
그 선배라뇨?
Oh. Well, yeah, I guess like in a way, like he could have deterred her in a more polite, subtle way instead of just storming out like that and kind of causing a mini scene. But like, I can understand why he did that because obviously he was talking smack about us. She was talking smack about us. That stupid girl. But anyways, Lance looked clueless. Well, what? Did he forget already? At the cafeteria, I think you embarrassed her too much. You don't have to be so quiet in the cafeteria, you know. It's not the library.
아, 제 옆에 앉았던 여학생 말이군요.
Yeah, but Lance seems to finally remember.
당신이 신경 쓸 일은 아닙니다. 그저 그 사람이 제 옆에 있는 게 불쾌했고 전 그것을 표현했을 뿐입니다.
Yeah, but you could have done it in a more subtle way. But, you know, I'm not complaining, but for Hanny, I think it really bothers her. Sigh. He was too self-assured. I felt like I instead had to compliment him for being honest, seeing the way he was so unashamed of what he did.
그리고 그 사람도 무리했습니다.
Yeah.
당신을 그런 식으로 지칭하는
What he
것은
said.
마음에 들지
Girl,
않았습니다.
did you not hear? What? Yeah. Did you not hear her? Lance abruptly stopped talking.
뭐 당신이 신경 쓸 바는
It is
아니지만
my business if it's about me.
물론 제가 신경 쓸 바도 아니지만 말입니다.
Aw, come on. You care about me. He was still expressionless, but he seemed sulky. Aw. Seeing his face, I felt butterflies in my stomach for some reason. Yeah. Oops. I felt like I wouldn't be able to say what I wanted to like this, so I shook my head. I had to say what I want. Lance, what I wanted to say is, what? You still have to be polite to other people, you know, manners. Lance is cold, and in that coldness, I can't find any kindness towards other people. I first thought it's because he's a doll, but not all dolls were like that. I can't really explain, but unlike the other boys, I think Lance is missing some sort of peace in his mind. I think the sense of distance he has towards others, like what I saw earlier, is a result of that. Every time I see that, I get worried.
서로에게 지켜야 할 예의라는 게 뭡니까?
You just gotta be more aware, I guess. You know. Lance asked with vacant eyes. Those eyes were without malice and were genuinely asking me what it was. He must really not know. I'm saying you didn't have to be so harsh earlier in the cafeteria. You especially have to be a bit nicer to girls.
성차별적인 발언이라고 생각합니다.
I know, that is a little bit sexist. Like, come on. Like, still, like, I understand, like, the feeling where Hanny was trying to make. Like, you could have obviously gone about a different way in, like, turning her away and, like, turning her down and shit like that. But still, like, yeah, like, seriously, like, the girl had it coming almost. Like, I wouldn't mind if she didn't say anything about me or the main character, Hanny. Like, if she didn't say anything about, like, that at all, then I would have been like, you know, like, yeah, that was a little bit harsh storming out like that. But, like, since she talks shit, she don't even know us. Like, what right does she have? It's because girls are more sensitive. Probably.
섬세하다고요?
Nah. Yes, we get hurt for tiny things, for example. Girls feel hurt when you don't say thanks when they hand you bread or coldly refuse when they ask for help about solving a math problem. She's bringing up all those incidents where he was being a total ass. And when you ignore their text. Now it's more like her. Okay.
문자 답장이라고 했습니까?
Yeah, my text. I must have overworked myself while listing everything. So in the moment, in the heat of the moment, Hanny kind of like revealed that she was a bit, you know, hurt that Lance isn't interacting with her as much as she tried to put, as much as she is, like putting effort into interacting with him. Lance cut me and asked, and he stared at me with a strange expression. Yeah, if you don't reply, it makes them think you don't care about them and they feel sad. Oh, don't take it the wrong way. It doesn't mean that I care about those things. Nah, Hanny, you deeply do. I added, remembering I texted Lance this morning. He won't care about that, would he? I mean, what I'm trying to say is... Okay, I should just directly tell him about the things that worry me. Yeah, you need to stop beating around the bush. What I'm worried about is actually... You seem to build a wall around yourself, then you might really become a loner one day. Tae, Yunho, Red, Yuri, and I might become the only people you have. I remember the moment Grandpa passed away. I still remember what made me buy the dolls. I can clearly recall the things I felt when I became alone in the empty house. Then I hid myself behind the dolls I bought and built an invisible wall so others can't enter. Then I was... Yeah, it's okay to take it slow, so try to be a bit nicer to others, just a bit. I unknowingly ended up pleading. I know how hard it is to be alone, so I didn't want that for Lance. Especially since Lance was the one who was by me when I felt lonely.
전 이대로라도 상관없습니다.
He only needs us. Lance said in his emotionless, cold voice.
하지만 그것이 당신의 바람이라면 생각해 보겠습니다.
I mean, you know, it'll help you blend in better with being a human, you know, and everything. I lost words at what he added last. I was surprised he didn't say it's none of my business.
하지만 아까 그 사람의 발언은
Yeah, he was talking smack about you, Hanny. You need to know. Lance tried to continue but stopped. Oh, come on, Lance.
아닙니다. 당신이 언급한 최소한의 매너라는 것을 지켜보도록 하죠.
Come on, Lance. I really wish you would have told Hanny that that girl was talking smack about you.
그리고
Yes? I was seeing Lance talked more than usual when he hesitated. Yeah.
제 옆에서 식사를 하셔도 됩니다. 불편하지 않으시다면 말입니다.
Okay, I will. Oh.
아까 망설이시는 것 같아서요.
Yeah, because we don't know if you want it or not, you know. The bell rang to announce lunch was over. Thump, thump, thump. My heart pounded louder than the bell. What was that? You're falling, Bram. That's really fast. Damn. It wasn't anything fancy.
나가는 문은 이쪽입니다. 열어드리겠습니다.
Thank you. Why is my heart pounding? Lance opened the door and looked at me. His eyes sparkled beautifully. His silver hair caught in the wind enraptured my eyes. Okay, where are we? During 5th period, I couldn't focus at all because what Lance had said.
저기,
I'm daydreaming about him already. Girl! Hey, yeah. Yeah. What?
스마트폰 다시 줘볼래? 앱 설치해줄게.
Oh, is this the whole... I don't know if it's different because we also had this from Yunho's route too, where like Zoe offered to download apps for us on our smartphone, but I'll just read really quickly and see if there's any different. I don't want to skip just in case, like, you know. What? Oh, okay. I took out my smartphone from my bag and handed it to Zoe.
스마트폰을 가졌으니 너도 스마트한 여자가 되어야지. 안 그래?
But I'm already smart. I'm so smart. Only the device is smart. The owner is still old school. I tried using it, but it's so hard. Okay, it's definitely different. We didn't get this before. Okay.
내가 다 알려줄게. 자, 일단 내 전화번호를.
Okay. I already have it.
정말?
Yeah. Of course, I already have Shinbi's too. I know how to do that, you know. I'm not that dumb. Besides, I didn't even have a lot of numbers in my old phone. My parents who were overseas, my favorite Chinese place, and Zoe and Shinbi were all the numbers I had.
좋아. 그럼 이제부터는 너의 절친 소희님께서 스마트한 여자가 되기 위한 기본적인 앱을 설치해주도록 하지. 트윈터라고 아무 말이나 써놓고 친구들이랑 공유할 수 있는 재미있는 앱이 있어.
Okay, so we get Twitter here too. Really, I don't know what that is, but please go ahead. I couldn't be bothered to do anything until now, but I felt curious now, seeing Zoe be so excited. Well, since I own a smartphone now, I should at least try everything Zoe recommends.
기다려봐. 이 소희님께서 필요한 건 다 설치해주지.
Thank you, girl. Zoe's hands got busy. Wow, so fast. My mouth dropped down at seeing her hands move around so fast. What? Oh yeah.
휴대폰 새로 샀어?
Yeah, I got a new phone. I don't even know you though.
와, 이건 최신형 유니버스티잖아. 어때? 좋아?
It's the Samsung Galaxy, I swear to God. Or the SG, the S3. I have an S3. Other girls saw my smartphone and swarmed over here. They seemed to be interested since it was a new model. I don't really know yet. I just got it.
나도 처음에 스마트폰 샀을 때 뭐가 뭔지 하나도 모르겠더라고. 하지만 익숙해지면 정말 신세계가 펼쳐져. 저 조그만 휴대폰에 우주가 있는 것 같다니까.
Well, not exactly, but okay.
아, 내가 인터넷에서 봤는데 이 기종에는 진짜 신통한 기능. 어머, 이것 봐.
What?
Huh?
What? Yeah, one girl looked behind me and was surprised. What? I turned around to see what was behind me.
란스 스마트폰도 같은 기종이야.
Oh yeah, because we made Yuri get everyone else's phones. One girl shouted out loud as if she's just discovered something. Yeah. Next to Lance's textbook was the phone I have, but I'm pretty sure it's not pink. Everyone was talking about Lance's phone, but Lance didn't care at all.
하긴 요새 이 기종이 판매 1위라고 하더라.
Yeah, if it's new, everyone's gonna get it. It's a secret that Yuri just bought the same phone for everyone.
자, 다 설치했어.
Yay! Thank you. 감사합니다. You're really fast, thanks.
자, 설치한 기념으로 나랑 같이 문자하자.
Okay.
할 말이 있거든.
Okay, secret text. Okay. Zoe took out her phone and touched the screen. Again, she was so fast I could barely see her fingers. Will my fingers get that fast when I get used to it? Maybe. Soon, Zoe's text arrived. What you got? This is Zoe Intelligence Agency. Respond over. Girl, this isn't a walkie-talkie. Intelligence Agency? I will report the situation. Situation Ice Arrow successfully terminated. Over. What? What are you talking about? Situation Ice Arrow? What's that? What's that? I really like that typo. That fuss in the cafeteria earlier. You went out in the middle. I thought you would want to know what happened. Why? Don't want me to tell you? Zoe, I totally get you. Unless you're talking about after I ran out to follow Lance, but like I totally got your little scene distraction thing that you did. It wasn't that I didn't want it. My expression must have gone strange. It was because I felt as if Zoe was oddly ignoring me from a while ago. She misunderstood my silence and continued to text. Oh. You should have seen what happened after you left. Oh, so this is after I left. I want to see. I want to know. I want to know the deets. Come to think of it, that girl seemed really shocked. What happened? Did she cry? I love Hanny's little like typos and shit. She didn't even put space in it. Of course, and a lot, like sobbing a lot. Damn. Of course she cried. She cried saying that Lance looked at her and talked when she usually doesn't give a damn. Oh, when he usually doesn't give a damn. She was so happy she sobbed. Wow, she's not crying because he like totally just roasted her in front of everyone in the cafeteria, but she was like, oh my god, he actually talked to me! He responded! Thanks to Ice Prince, I didn't spend a single dime today. Heart.
어때? 문자 잘 가?
I'm so glad you took advantage of this, Zoe. Yeah, every single one of it. The phone wasn't hard to use, but those texts gave me a headache.
야, 모처럼 스마트폰으로 바꿨으니 이제 자주 대화하자.
Okay,
알았지?
yeah. Okay.
수업 시작하겠다. 오늘의 마지막 수업이다.
Yeah.
전우여, 오늘도 무사히 버티길 바라네. 파이팅!
Yeah, fighting. You too. It seems the girl didn't feel hurt at all. Yeah. Is she an iron lady with a steel heart? Or just a secret pervert? I think she's just a masochistic. Masochistic? Yeah. Thinking about the cafeteria naturally reminded me of what happened at the rooftop. What was that? Why did my heart pound at seeing Lance? Because you're secretly falling for him, girl! I was about to wonder when the teacher entered to start class. Ah, damn it. I should push this thought back for now. I'm definitely not evading it. Definitely not. Then my smartphone quietly rang. What? I expected it to be Zoe and turned the screen on. While the teacher was opening his book, I checked it quickly. On a text I sent in the morning was a small text bubble. Ah, you responded! Oh, yay! I'm so happy. Oh my god! Where did I get all this? I bet you skipped lunch, right? Text me if you're hungry. I got one from Darling. I'm a better man than that Ice Prince. Yuri, who are you to tell me, Yuri? You might have gotten me this fancy ass phone, but like seriously. The whole cafeteria must have been touched since they rang the golden bell. Thanks to that, I ate my lunch for free. Ha ha ha! Victory face. That's so cute. Yeah, this is so cool. I didn't know I got other texts from other people. Damn. Anyways, he responded to our text, you guys, even though it's a little late. Yeah, it was like, it's like so late. Anyways, it was from Lance. Is he still thinking about what I said earlier? I turned around and found Lance staring out the window without any expression. He's trying to play it cool. My face, on the other hand, heated up a bit. Aww. And we're done our official chapter with our Ice Prince. Yay, you guys! I have no idea how long this has been going on for, but I'm gonna end this episode here just because I feel like I had other stuff going on, but like we actually got through the one chapter, the one official chapter that was in Lance's route, so I feel like I'm gonna end it here and we can continue on this next time in the next episode. I feel like I'm doing a pretty good job right now. I don't know about you guys, but like I feel like this is gonna turn out well. So anyways, I will see you next time then in the next chapter. Bye.